I'm a proud father of 2 boys. Oldest one recently turned 14. It's time I should take him hunting. We've been going out shooting almost every weekend. I'm sure he's ready for his first deer. He's excited. Go to bed early, wake up early. Grab a couple cups of coffee, let the boy have a soda. Get our gear, and out we go. Drive to a remote location I've scouted out before. Sunlight burning off the morning mist. God, I love it out here. Tell him to stay close and mind his steps. Gotta be somewhat quiet. After about a quarter-mile hike into the woods, I hear something. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I stop and listen. The sound stops as well. Did you hear something, Dad? He's beaming, thinking there's a buck close by. Not sure. Sounded like something. Stay close. My words made him worry a little. But we're still focused on getting him that deer. Continue on our hike. Carefully surveying the surrounding. I hear it again. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's matching our stride. Turn around quick enough to see someone dip behind a tree. I pull the rifle off my shoulder. Who's there? I'm assuming it might be another hunter, but I am cautious. A man's head peeks out behind the tree and pulls back real quick. Just barely caught a glimpse of his scraggly hair. My boy responds. Who is it? Does someone else know your favorite spot, Dad? He's still timid at his age. Probably, might be a homeless man. There could be a camp around here with a few more of them. My boy definitely calmer than I am. Not knowing how dangerous a man or group of people can be when you're alone in the woods. I'm now more worried about my kid's safety than getting his first kill. We should head back. This made him upset, but he seemed to understand. Oh, all right, I guess. He definitely had some attitude though. Too much like his mom. We walked and looped back to the car to avoid any contact with the stranger. We're nearing the road, hear the crunching steps again. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Then, a loud thud. I give a quick peek over my shoulder, not stopping to look. There's the head of the man I saw laying on the forest floor next to a tree. My heart sinks into my stomach. I rush my boy along quicker. Come on, we have to get back to the car right now. I grabbed him by the back of his neck. Ow, you're hurting me. I was in full panic mode. Didn't mean to hurt or startle him, but I didn't want him to turn around either. We make it to car and I quickly turn around. Rifle in my hand, my eyes are darting around the tree line. As if at any moment whatever killed that man and used his head like a puppet would jump out. I toss my keys to my boy. Unlock the car and start it. He's now visibly frightened at how I'm reacting. Car fires up, and I hop in as quickly as I humanly could. Put the car in reverse and I hear my boy jump. Dad. Dad. Look. It's the man. My eyes lift up to the tree line. There's that man's head peeking out behind a tree. An arm extends out from behind it. He's waving. It's not natural movement. Drive home doing 80 mph the entire way. I'm sweating with fear. My boy sounds like he's having a panic attack. It's all right, son, we're long gone now. His are wide open, glued to the road. I felt horrible for him. We made it home and I phoned the police. Told them everything. They searched the area and found nothing. Just some trash left behind by campers. No matter what they tell me. No matter how many years have passed. I'll never return to those woods again. Be me, 17, go on a backpacking trip over the summer through a school program. Me and like 10 other kids in Mount Skokomish Wilderness with a ranger and an intern. The ranger was a 60-year-old man, really quiet and kind of grouchy. The intern was some college kid pursuing a job like him. Hike and camp for about days. Not much happens. Occasionally catch the ranger checking out some of the girls at the camp. Don't think much of it. He only ever talks to the intern. About midway through the whole thing we all smell terrible, but getting used to it, important. Late one night, really windy, I have my flashlight and go. Take a dump in the woods. Go the latrine, on my way back, when I smell something nasty. Like I said, we were used to the smell of bow and this definitely wasn't bow. Start following the smell in the dark, tripping over logs and shit, don't intend to go very. Pass a tree and the ranger is just standing still beside me like a statue, says pretty warm out, hey. Just sort of stand there. He goes walking back to the campsite and says the latrine is the other direction. The smell is still awful, so I pretend to walk to the latrine, but once he is gone I go back and follow the smell. It gets really bad. It smells like really sour shit and vomit follow it gagging, until I come across a little clear patch of ground. The intern is totally naked, sitting in a pile of her own shit, vomit, and blood, crying, totally smeared in all of it. A few bloody, shitty sticks right beside her. She's just crying with her legs spread and sort of shaking. I ask if she's okay. She says yes. Ask if I can help. She says no. Walk back to camp fucking terrified and guilty. The ranger is in his tent, I guess because I can't find him around camp. Go into my tent and turn out flashlight. Lie there for a while, can't sleep. Hear big footsteps walking away from right near my tent. I was near some trees, so I guess he was standing outside of my tent for a while. Don't sleep at all. The next day, eventually find her filtering water, ask if she's okay. Says she doesn't know what I'm talking about and to go help the others make dinner. The rest of the trip I literally cannot get within 10 feet of her, she's just always not near me. She and the outranger dude are really talkative. He's really friendly, compliments my outdoor skills a lot, etc. Hike out eventually and go. A ranger station / lodge for a night before driving. There's an older woman ranger there, tell her everything that happened. She seems very concerned and takes my phone number. That night I go to shower, come back and find my room and all my belongings totally raided. Say nothing to anyone the whole drive back to Boise. This was before Facebook. I've tried to look some of them up since, but only ever had luck with the intern, who I eventually think found on a USFS website by pure chance when I was researching something totally different. It only had the first name listed, but the face looked right.